What did you can't tell me what that means?
That's not even me know me had there, bro. Me have an
Flat up that show with dollar.
yeah, man, I find cable.
Carly, a shit push me having a hand in the youth.
I have a blood clot straight plus. I think somebody did to blood clot. Yo. Where then they?
I tell you lie. When me get shot, boss, you me say.
A vaccine man.
Man, not feel my heat.
And a vaccine, I step back and brother. You see me, sir? Watch out. The man is fast, you fuck.
Four of them.
Hate me good money having it.
So they say nobody no go around this way. He said I see one man run for that side, and that the said man will go on the side, they come in here so.
Man, you just back up in a yard, brother.
Hold on, them back up in the yard.
You see, man.
Don't have to see no license plate.
License plate not very far right now.
I them little steal, you know.
No, man, they
They
can't.
have a car little blood.
See, man, they figure for a moment ago. You see?
I'm more man, there's a moment come out and see me.
What's that again?
They only come for anything this.
Clot. I back them.
And try your fuck. Look at the man, them look up a big old back.
See the man they come for, brother.
See what they come bill for.
Yeah, I can't carry.
They put in a pocket there, yeah?
I turn up in my back there. I turn back. Nobody will call it.
God know that.
I will have pocket them inside.
I want them to know so they are old rum. God no.
Watch out, sing turn up in there, man. They see.
Not tell you that.
Me bum. Take him out.
People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. That video is said to have taken place somewhere in a Westmoreland bar, gaming machine, sports bar, something like that. When we see videos like these, we know that it is not going to be a very Merry Christmas or even a festive Christmas. If you like to hang out a bar, hang out pan corner, play a card, play dice, you might roll double blank. It is safe for you to stay at your house as much as you can. Don't want to warn you and then this happens to you and you say, you know, say that chatty mouth, goat mouth blogger there, did I warn me and look, me end up in the same predicament like the man was warning me. So therefore, you need to take heed. So in other words, this is a preview of things to come. Call it some sorts of trailer. Therefore, who know better, do better. Luckily for these people, things did not end up in the worstest predicaments. You hear them a joke about it now. It is funny when everybody lives. I am sure if anybody had gotten hurt, anybody lost their life, you would hear some different thing. People say, I flush them off. However, them life could have been flushed out. When you look at the video, you could see clearly these gunmen running out with all sorts of tall up. It is as if this is some sorts of commercial. Don't know if you've ever seen those commercials in which people are come out, about 100 people are come out of the vehicle. They are showing how spacious the vehicle is. In this case, they are showing how much of them roll up, so therefore they are prepared for any eventuality. All sorts of tall up M to the 16 AKAR, I am assuming, running out a little Vox or a Pro Box. So people, like I've always said, these young men tell themselves, listen, me not upon a 9 to 5 mission, it is on some sorts of stick it up, everybody get down, everybody get flat kind of motion they are on. So if you want to avoid this happening to you, it is best if you take away yourself. Go to your yard, go to your work, go to a family house, go to places that you know that are safe. These are not safe places because people, look how much of them run out with all sorts of tall up. Look how easily they dismantle, take off those gaming boxes and was out the door in a 2 and 2. If you don't want your life to go away in 2 and 2, that means a 4. It is best if you take heed. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, there's a song that is called I Found My Thrill on Blueberry Hill. Well, people, this video is the polar opposite to that. This video is about tragedy at a place called Strawberry Field that is in St. Mary in one of those bays, in which a group of persons left from Kingston corporate area surrounding environments, and they went to St. Mary upon some sorts of trip. That trip over and turned tragic. It is said that at about after 12 p.m., 1 o'clock or so, the group was there when they saw a boat captain. He asked them, "Do you guys want to go for a boat ride?" The sea looked kinda choppy. However, they met that man, convinced them that boat captain it is called. It is said as soon as they left, maybe about 12 or so, the amount of persons are kind of conflicting. The boat then capsized. One of those persons that was not found, everybody else was rescued. Other fishermen, other persons that were out there, rush out in them little canoe, them little boat and save the people. I am assuming those persons had on some sorts of life vests. A young lady was missing from Saturday. Today is Monday, so therefore don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but we can just assume that she is no longer with us. This young lady's name, picture on the screen as I speak, Latavia Robinson. She is 21 years old. She's from Maxfield Avenue. She used to be in the operative word, at a call center on Constant Spring Road. Now, people, I want you to take a listen, take a look at a view of the sea, and why I wonder why these people risk their life was influenced or lured by a man whose motive was obviously money, because he should have known better as a captain that the seas were rough, the tide was high, not a good time to go out on any sorts of boat ride or any sorts of joyride. Take a listen, take a look at the video, and then I'll give my piece.
Seaboat.
Seaboat there, mommy.
Seaboat there. It overturned.
Come on, that mommy a video.
It look like me now, where?
That's not pure then, man. Look how I see rough. Have mercy, Jesus.
Now, people, I am no boat captain. I am no Captain Crusoe. I am no oceanographer. I am no weatherman. But what I do know is when I see danger, and that high tide, rough waves told me that there was danger out there. This is how people in a Jamaica are, especially when them desperate and nothing go on. The captain should have known that this was not the ideal time to take anybody out there, especially in any sorts of rickety-tickety boats. Because obviously something happen when you're out there on that sea, especially in them little boats. The waves, especially waves like those, them look even bigger. They are going to slash and fling that boat from side to side. And if that engine is not good, and if that captain is not an expert, and most importantly, when people that are not used to the sea get in panic mode and start act like some sorts of wild wildebeests, and them are run from one side and the boat is not very balanced, that is a recipe for disaster. And people, that is exactly what transpired in this case. Other fishermen, other persons that were on the scene were the ones that went out there and rescued everybody, including the captain. So people, obviously, the captain himself might not have been a good swimmer. I am going to tell you about an experience that I had. I went to one place in a Orcharius, Dolphins Cove, and I went on some sorts of ride. Me and my mother older than me, obviously. When I went out on the boat, me say, the sea look a little rough, but it look like it okay. However, people, there's a reason why them say change like the tide. When we went out there in our little boats, the sea started to get rougher and rougher. And I looked on the captain and I could see that the captain was not feeling very comfortable. I look on my mother and I know say she definitely not comfortable because she can't swim to save herself. I am a good swimmer, I don't know about the captain. So I look on the captain and I said to the captain, Captain, this don't look good. The captain said, no man, you're alright. But people like me say, me there in the boats and I see where I go on. So therefore, I was not going to make the captain decide for me, because if me dead and my mother dead, who is going to help us or who is going to save who? So I said to the captain, listen, please take me back, hit a reverse or wherever you have to do and take me back to the shore. Let me off, I will pay. I will just consider this a loss. Him say, you sure? Me say, yeah, me sure, take me back right now. And people, that is exactly what I did. Moral of the story is this, like me say, when people are hustle, they will take you into danger because them a look say, them can put on them pot on the stove. But them now consider, what if these people lose them life? What if these people drown? Based on the relevant authority, it is said that they had to cancel the search because of two circumstances. High tide and the waves were high. High tide and the waves were high is not condition for any sorts of joyride, boat ride. You will lose your life. They had to call off the mission searching for that 21-year-old girl on Saturday, Sunday, and them a go back today. Needless to say, this is some sorts of search and find, not search and rescue, meaning the body, so that the family can get her and give her a proper send-off. People like me say, this could have been avoided. Please do not let persons decide for you if or when you die. Please to make conscious decision with your life. Do not go on a joyride that is going to end up tragic. Moral of the story, point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called Brrr, what happened to that boy? There's a popular rap song that goes something like this, and pretty much they took a tool or a couple of tools and they put it to that boy. I am speaking about a man that it is said that comes from a place called Brook Valley. However, he was called out of his house, Lord them call it out of his house, by some people posing as Popo. Posing is the operative word because these were some sorts of criminal that came on some sorts of mission, sent by the Grim Reaper. It is said that as soon as KIO came out his house, he was riddled with all sorts of corn. Me not talk about popcorn from Orville Redenbacher. I am speaking about the type that is bad for your health. Based on the information, it is said that this was a man that was known, wanted by the Popo, wanted by the opposition, wanted by friends, because he did not break bread, he did not live his life very wholesome. So them come for him, them trick him, and them KILL him. Now people, like I said, this is preliminary information from the street and from the Popo. As soon as I get some more pertinent information to validate or verify what he was involved with exactly and who came for him, I'll be sure to divulge ASAP. Moral of the story is this: if you live by the GUN, you will surely go by it. It is going to be either the opposition friendly FIRER, the popo, the odds are going to be stacked against you. There's a thing that is called karma. Karma does not have an expiration date. That means fly high, fly low. Sooner or later, it is going to come for you. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.